Hello, my darlings. I want to make a couple of announcements before I move on with the reading. If you already heard this, just skip through. But the reason I'm doing things the way I'm doing them now is because Facebook has completely demonetized my business page. And the weird thing is they go back and forth. They demonetize it, then they monetize it, they demonetize. It's getting on my nerves. So I am officially moving over to Patreon, at least the subscriber side. I was going to continue doing free readings on the Facebook side, but I can't even post videos right now. It's like they're just not uploading, so I don't really know. I'm going to keep posting them on YouTube and on Patreon regardless. So if you guys want to sign up on YouTube or Patreon, YouTube will always have the free readings. Patreon will have the additional collective stories, not just the collective message, okay? So because the subscribers, I had given them like a 30-day heads up because this started like back in October. I'm still making sure that they get at least the last few days of content that I would normally put for subscribers. So I'm making them available to everyone. I'm going through all 12 zodiac signs and I'm just making them public so that everybody has access to them. And once I'm done, only the collective stories will only be found on Patreon. Okay. So I'm going to ring this bell a few times. If you have a sensitivity to high frequency sounds, please make sure to turn down the volume so that this doesn't hurt your little ears. Okay. Ready? Just some light ringing, just to clear the energy a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. We're going to do Cancer today and Leo. So with Cancer, what is because this is for the holidays. It'll stretch out. I'll probably do another one for the new year, but for now we're going to do for about the next 6 weeks. So wow, that was quick. Cancer, okay. We've got star 36. Follow the stars for they know best. Not too light, not too dark. A shimmer of what is coming next. And we've got snow, number 33. There is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. And the overall energy, ooh, family, how cute. Number 12, it says, thy love is present in the presence of thee, a comforting veil that warms the heart and hugs the soul. Okay. So let's go ahead and read the messages. Number 12. Okay, so the key words for this card are support, roots, and tradition. And this one says, there's nothing like coming home for the holidays. Your immediate family are the ones who've known you since birth and have been with you through the boo-boos, graduations, birthdays, and celebrations. They have been there through the good times and the bad. Sometimes coming home to the people who know you well is all you need to chase away the blues of life. There's also the family you choose, the ones who, despite a lack of blood relation, have accepted you as one of their own, and you have done the same for them. True family will love you as you are and won't try to change you. The assortment of different personalities somehow fit together, and within this familiar space, traditions and values are born. This card guides you to honor your beliefs, traditions, and heritage. Now is not the time to improvise, change things up, or try something new. This card advises you to return to the basics and build a stronger foundation for yourself. That could mean returning to school or joining an organization with well-established rules and principles, or seeking out a mentor who knows the ins and outs of your goals. You can't break the rules until you know what the rules are. A period of study and observation will serve you well at this time. Okay, let's keep that in mind. There's also a 3, by the way. We've got 3, 3, technically a 3, and then 3, 6, which is also, a 9. So I don't know if 3s are important or, let's see, 36. Okay, so the keyword with this one is inner knowing, direction, and North Star. This one says, we all have an inner North Star guiding us to our destiny. Your inner star speaks to you through your emotions, both good and bad. Fear speaks up when you should take caution. Joy is present when you've stumbled upon something that aligns with your soul. Sadness is a call to heal, and inspiration is fertile ground for creativity. You cannot go wrong when you follow your inner star. It is the light that will guide you home. You have pulled star in this reading to remind you to trust in your inner knowing. Your soul knows. It knows what you need, and it knows what to avoid. It knows when something doesn't feel right and when you're on the right path. believing your ability to understand what is right, even when you're unsure of your destination. You already know what you need at this moment. Keep following your inner North Star and you will find your way to your purpose. Okay. And number 33, which is snow. The keywords with this one are softness, patience, and allowing. How beautiful is a white winter Christmas? It's as if the heavens cover the world in a blanket of purity and blessings. The air seems fresher, everything looks brighter and cleaner. When snow falls, it feels like little drops of wisdom are falling from the cosmos. Each flurry offers a chance to connect with the divine for wisdom and guidance. Winter has long been associated with access to the spiritual realms, and snow's healing properties are similar. But water can be overwhelming, chaotic, a massive force. Snow is soft, pure, and gently whispers, allowing its healing to settle lightly upon you rather than being overwhelmed by an enormous flood. Snow is falling in your spread as a reminder to soften. There is no need to know everything at once, nor is there any reason to rush. Allow things to gently come to you over time. Operating from a place of force is when mistakes happen. Or worse, you can end up running over everything and everyone in your path, causing more obstacles, heartache, and disruptions. Snow reminds you that force breaks more than it creates. Be gentle as you move ahead and trust that all will be revealed in due time. Interesting. So, the winter always makes me sleepy. Because I'm the type of person that sleeps so well when it's cold. So I turned on the heater. The room is getting a little warm. Because the heater is on in the house. I just need extra heat because I'm like I get cold really quickly. Anyways. Sorry for the yawning. It's more an indication that it's cold and it makes me sleepy. So, let's put these aside. And let's see how that plays out in Cancer's reading. What does Cancer need to know about the holidays? What's the message for Cancer with the holidays? We've got the Strength card. Okay. The Four of Gifts, which is the Four of Pentacles. The Child, which is the Fool. The Sun. The List, which is the Judgment card. The Chariot. So a lot of major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 so far major arcanas. Wow. Four of Good Cheer, which is also the Four of Cups. I can't talk now. The Lightning Tree, which is the Tower. Damn. And the Two of Canes. So we've got 9 cards on the table. And out of 9, we've got what? 6? 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 6. 6 out of 9 are major arcanas. Eight of Good Cheer, another major arcana, Wheel of the Fortune or Wheel of the Year. 9 of Gifts. 5 of Canes, the Moon. Holly King, Queen of Good Cheer, King of Good Cheer. I think, Cancer, things are about to change for you. Things are about to shift, but in a positive way. If you've been in this energy for some time, feeling disillusioned, feeling like I need time alone. I can use this time to heal. I can use this time to, maybe learn to love my own company, because you went through some very disappointing situations. I think that you went within. You did the work, Cancer. You went within. And that might have put you in touch with your masculine. Or you healed the masculine side of yourself. And now, look at this. We've got the King and Queen of Cups. So, I have a feeling things are shifting in a more positive direction. Definitely. Let's look at this before I say more of what I'm suspecting here. So we've got the Strength card. Again, you did the work. You went within and you tamed the side of yourself that was possibly very wild, but it was more your shadow. It's the side of yourself that maybe makes you do things that later on you're asking yourself, why did I do that? You've learned to make peace with that side of yourself. Now, Four of Gifts, you're either, see, I feel like you've been in this energy for some time where you've been by yourself, you haven't really let anybody in, but a major arcana trumps a minor arcana, right? So you've been in this energy, but I think you're getting out of it. Now, like you're stepping back into the excitement of life again. You're stepping back into the expectation of magic, the expectation of joy and warmth, because it is also followed by the sun. Almost like you're like, okay, so I've been alone for some time. You were in the moon energy, right? Over here, that's what it showed. You were in the moon energy. Contemplative, quiet, introspective, alone, away from other people. Because of the things you've been through, you're trying to understand them, your own behavior, why you would act a certain way, why other people act a certain way, and you're shifting out of that. Now, if you've been in the moon energy, you're stepping towards the sun. More bright, cheerful, joyful, warm. And you've made a conscious decision to do that. Because I think you're in this energy of, I don't want to be here anymore. You're moving forward. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine because over here, it did show. Now, keep in mind, a masculine doesn't just have to be a man. It's whoever is in their emperor energy. Let me put it that way. A woman can be in her emperor energy too. So this isn't about gender. But I do believe that you found somebody that you really feel is your match. Long term, you think y'all would make a good pair. So you're willing to find out. And I kind of suspected that, and now it's kind of cementing itself because we keep seeing this masculine, the Holly King. He's the one in the Strength card, not the Empress. He's the one driving the chariot. So somebody here is stepping into a gentle masculine energy, but a high vibrational masculine energy. Obviously, we really wish this resonate with everybody, but this will obviously not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Maybe some people will find inspiration in this. Either way, with the Four of Cups or Four of Good Cheer, maybe you've been working a lot, you've been putting in a lot of hours, and you're just at this point where you're ready. You're ready to stop blocking people out. And I also think that the person coming into your life is a little bit of a shock. Like maybe you really thought you would be in this energy forever. But somebody has come in that is shaking you up a little bit. With the Two of Swords, you're trying to act like you don't see, but you do see. Just the fact that you're already shifting, you're already looking with expectation towards the future. You're already stepping into the sun. You do see. Don't pretend, Cancer. Don't pretend. Because the Star card tells me that you feel this pull. You already feel the pull towards the person. The Snow card tells me that they're very gentle as well. And I like that you're showing up with matching energies here. Because if you're in the gentle masculine, they're in the gentle feminine. So it's not like this person is overwhelming or they're up your ass or they're very aggressive. It's not like that at all. Which means that you're not going to lose the progress you've made because this person is accepting of who you are. Let's see. Clarify 8 of Good Cheer. Clarify the Eight of Good Cheer. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Swords. With the Ten of Wands. See? You may still be carrying a little baggage from the past, or you were. And that's why you were in hermit mode. That's why you were away from everybody, because you're trying to rebalance yourself. You're trying to how to put this? You know how hydraulics, the purpose they serve in multiple things, both in cars and other machinery, is that if one side leans over too much, hydraulics are supposed to even out the other side so that nothing is, excessive, so that nothing spills over or turns over, flips over. It's supposed to keep like a smoother ride, right? I don't know why I'm getting the image of that with this Two of Pentacles. You're trying to smooth things out within yourself. You don't want to be all imbalanced. You don't want to be weighed down. And I think it's working because you've dropped a lot of those wands. Now you're at 3. Now you're stepping back into the energy of looking towards the future. Again, this expectation of wonderful things, like you're starting to believe in magic again. Ooh, I just got that song. Do you believe in magic? Hold on. Let's go look it up. It says, do you believe in magic and a young girl's heart? How the music can free her whenever it starts. And it's magic if the music is groovy. It makes you feel happy like an old-time movie. I'll tell you about the magic and it'll free your soul. But it's like trying to tell a stranger about rock and roll. If you believe in magic, don't bother to choose. If it's jug band music or rhythm and blues, just go and listen. It'll start with a smile that won't wipe off your face no matter how hard you try. Your feet start tapping and you can't seem to find how you got there, so just blow your mind. If you believe in magic, come along with me. We'll dance until morning, till there's just you and me. And maybe if the music is right, I'll meet you tomorrow sort of late at night. And we'll go dancing, baby. Then you'll see how the magic's in the music and the music's in me. Yeah, do you believe in magic? Yeah, believe in the magic of the young girl's soul. Believe in the magic of rock and roll. Believe in the magic that can set you free. Talking about the magic. So I feel like the person you why did I say reconnecting with? I don't see a reconnection. Maybe it's someone from a past life. I don't know, but I feel like they're new. Because I was going to say the person you're connecting with, they're the ones that are putting you in touch with your magic. Six of Swords. They may not even realize that they're helping you move past this blockage you had. So now, where the Eight of Cups used to be walking away from everyone, being by your lonesome, now you're kind of walking away from that. And maybe starting to think about settling again, or not settling, but like settling down, creating a family. This person makes you think of that. Clarify Strength card. Let's see. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yep. The Five of Wands. What'd I say? Six of Cups. This is somebody who's going to feel Ace of Cups. They're going to feel like you've known them for a long time, even though you haven't. With the Nine of Pentacles, I'm telling you, this is going to resonate with people who have been single. Because this is somebody who's been single for some time. They've kind of not let anybody near them because they were dealing with their own things, right? But whoever it is that's coming in, they're coming in like a lightning bolt. And they're challenging this position you've taken of being single, being alone. And maybe they're not doing it overtly, as in maybe they're not showing up and, hey, I want to date you, and being all like in your face. But maybe it's more like you two are working together, or you two are seeing each other every day in some way. Because the Eight of Pentacles did show up over here underneath the deck. So I have a feeling this is someone that you can see every day. And you feel safe, emotionally safe with this person. Now, you want to be careful with that. Only because that could be something to do with synastry. In synastry, if somebody is touching, like if their sun is near your moon, or if their Venus is near your moon, or if their moon or Venus falls in your fourth house, things like that could automatically make you feel safe when they may not be a safe person. So careful. Don't fall into the Seven of Cups. Don't fall into the fantasy without getting to know this person, which I don't think you are. I don't see any cards here of fantasy. I'm only mentioning it because I got the 7, and because you're feeling safe, and that's great. But you want to make sure that sometimes we're not feeling safe because it's a pattern we grew up with. Don't do that, okay? Make sure it's safe because you're watching this person's behavior, and they are somebody who's kind, who's compassionate, who cares about other people's mental health and cares about their well-being. But they're definitely sparking something in you. Now, I will notice that here at the star, this is their back. So I feel like you have this inkling that they may be all you want. And remember, the star came out twice. You're following the star. But you're also aware that you are seeing the back of them. You still don't know everything that this person is. Clarify 4 of Gifts. Oh. 7 of Wands reversed. Oh, I like it. Clarify the 4 of Gifts. The 4 of Cups. And the 8 of Wands. Okay. With the Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, it's interesting that the aces are not actually coming out in the spread or in the clarifiers, but they're coming out at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cups came out over here. And now I've got the Ace of Wands over here. So it's like the hint of them. They're here, but then they're gone. It's just interesting. I like this because over here we had the 10 of Wands as the overall energy. And then we had 3. These are the 7 you've dropped. I feel like this has been going by stages. I think you were really closed off. This was upright. You were really defensive. So the defensiveness has dropped. But with the 4 of Cups, I think that you were still in the energy of like, okay, but not yet. I'm dropping my defensiveness. I'm dropping a lot of the burdens that I used to carry. I'm still not ready to move forward yet. But then we go to the 8 of Wands. So I feel like you might start communicating with this person more often. Because you're feeling this buzz of there's something there. What was the that's a song, isn't it? Isn't that from like the Beauty and the Beast? Hold on. Yeah. It's called Something There. It says, there's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. And now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before. She glanced this way, I thought I saw, and when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore, but then she's never looked at me that way before. New and a bit alarming. Who'd ever thought that this could be? True, he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see. Well, who'd have thought? Well, bless my soul. Well, who'd have known? Well, who indeed? And who'd have guessed they'd come together on their own? It's so peculiar, we'll wait and see. A few days more, there may be something there that wasn't there before. So I feel like these two people have already known each other. Now, I'm not saying that you know this person like deeply, like a best friend or something like that. It could be. But I feel like, again, remember I said something is shifting. Something is shifting. And especially because this goes from Samhain, midwinter, to, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, Imbolc. I'm probably just butchering that. I need to look that up. But this is like from autumn over to spring. There will be a huge shift, which this is where we are now, right? Because somebody's feeling this little, like there's something there that wasn't there before. That's why the song started coming to mind, because it's changing. You didn't see this person that way, but it's kind of been growing on you. It's a slow burn. And honestly, that's the best type of love. At least I'm a fixed Venus. I'm a Scorpio Venus. So I believe slow burn is the best type of love. Not everybody will agree with that. And that's okay. Clarify the child. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Ooh, Two of Cups. Well, wow. Well, the devil, okay. Well then. This is such a clash of energies. Because I feel like, Cancer, you've been in this energy of Five of Pentacles for so long. Almost like maybe you were raised with caretakers who weren't very loving, weren't very supportive. And so you've gotten used to this energy. This is something you carried with you. It's something that you just accepted as who you were. So when you meet this person who brings all this warmth, all this change, this trying to get you to believe in magic, and you are like, this is weird. It seemed, look, there's another ace. I'm telling you, the aces are kind of hinting, but they're not actually showing up. Almost like you wanted to believe in it, but you didn't. And yet your inner child is like, look, Santa's coming. You started believing it. Your inner child was thrilled at the idea of believing in magic again. But I feel like the adult self was like, no, that's silly. Why would we do that? But you did. You did it anyway. You're starting to believe in magic again. Now, this is a collective. So for some, this already happened. For others, it hasn't happened yet. And for others, it's already happening right now. Let's see. Clarify the sun. Ten of Cups. Now, because I'm thinking of the Song of Beauty and the Beast, and she was saying he was mean, and he was what? He was mean, and he was coarse and unrefined. So somebody here might have been really gruff and rough around the edges with another person, because it almost came from fear. It almost came from like, don't try to sell me this bullshit magic shit. And yet they still believed in it. And now they're starting to show a softer side. Clarify the sun. The moon. The Wheel of Fortune. With the Justice card. Okay. I think that in some way you decided with the Justice card that you weren't going to move forward until you saw proof that this is who this person really was. You weren't going to fall for any tricks. But with the moon and the sun here, it feels like there's no part of you that has not been touched by this. The sun is the identity, the ego, the self. The moon is the emotions. the subconscious, the hidden parts of ourselves. And both of them are here, and both of them have the Ten of Cups. So there's no part of you that wasn't touched by this, which is why things are shifting. It's why things are changing, because you can't avoid it. Because the proof is there. Even if you're like, I'm not going to move forward until there's proof, and now the proof is there. Clarify the list or Judgment card. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, Page of Cups, and Judgment. Look. That's all 4 aces have made an appearance. But again, they're not showing up here because it's like you can tell that there's potential, but you keep trying to balance things out. So you're like, wait, don't rush. We've already seen the Ace of Cups. We've seen the Ace of Wands. We've seen the Ace of Pentacles, and now the Ace of Swords. I'm telling you. Yeah. So you are trying to balance yourself out. You're not trying to rush into anything. But with the Six of Pentacles here, even though you've been through disappointment, even though you've been through some hurt, something starts shifting, as in, remember I said you may have more conversation with this person more often. You may start communicating with them. There's an exchange of energy happening here. You give and they give. You give and they give. And the disappointment you felt starts kind of fading with something is awakening inside of you. This idea of, could it be that love actually exists? Could it be that not everybody is an asshole? You start rekindling that hope. Hope is rekindled. Clarify the Chariot. The Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. I love it because I think that you do start healing. This is part of what helps you start healing. You start looking at this person like you could see a future with them. And you've been very clear. Like, you're making sure this isn't a fantasy. You're coming into this with a very, very clear head. But the more you either spend time with this person, the more you observe them, because remember, observation came up. The more you observe them and you're being very pragmatic, being very detail-oriented, clear-headed, clear-minded. You're not wearing any rose-colored glasses, but you do see that there's potential for long-term. So now, where before the Four of Pentacles was like, I don't want to let anybody in, now the Four of Pentacles like, I don't think I want to let this person go. That's when you get into Chariot mode. You're like, okay, let's move this forward. Let's clarify Four of Cups, because remember, the Four of Cups over here, it's like, I'm telling you, things are shifting. Four of Pentacles over here was, I don't want to let anybody in. This Four of Pentacles is, I don't want to let this person go. Four of Cups over here was, I still don't want it. Four of Cups over here is, I don't want this to be a missed opportunity. Clarify Four of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. See, I told you. Clarify the Four of Cups. This one fell first, so it's the Queen of Swords. Temperance. Okay. At the Ten of Swords. See, here, the Ten of Swords is very beneficial because I feel like this is the end of loneliness. This is the end, not loneliness like you were depressed because you were alone. You chose to be alone. You had embraced it. You had gotten comfortable in it. But now you're coming across somebody that you're seeing like, yeah, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be without this person anymore. That's the end of an era. Look at this. Eight of Pentacles. I told you I had seen it. Look at this. Oops. I think I just pulled out half the cards. Yeah, I did. Hold on. Okay, here we go. We had the Wheel of the Year, the Nine of Gifts, the Five of Canes, the Moon, Holly King, King, and Queen of Cups, the Knight of Gifts, and the Eight of Gifts, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is, look, here you showed up as a pair, King and Queen of Cups. Here you're showing up as a pair, King and Queen of Swords. The Knight of Gifts, which is the Knight of Pentacles, seeing things long term, but wanting to daily, little by little, be putting work into it. I love it. So that's what's showing up over here. You're not the same person, Cancer. You're starting to want different things. You're starting to think of family. You're starting to think of what it would be like to allow somebody close to you again, to where that person really knows you. You have hope has rekindled, and it's been soft. If it had been overwhelming, you probably would have immediately rejected it. But it's been like a soft, slow burn, and that's what's helping you accept it. So with the Eight of Pentacles, I don't know what it is, but there's something here about daily connecting with this person, daily seeing this person. And it could be as simple as maybe they show up on your social media. Maybe you just see them pass by at work. But it's something daily where you're starting to realize that this is your match. This is somebody who thinks similar to you. This is somebody who sees life in a similar way. You feel understood by this person. Whatever you hear them expressing or saying, they're showing up very diplomatic, but very clear as well. There's also not somebody who deals with fantasy. They're balanced. And you are also balanced. So this is great. My goodness. You're starting to see like, yeah, I could build with that person. Because the King of Swords has high standards. Okay? And the King of Swords is not just someone who's led by passion. They're not someone who's led by their emotions. They are led by their mind. They will make decisions out of logic, out of logic. You have to seduce their mind before any other part of them reacts. And this is somebody who can do just that. Clarify the lightning tree. Let's see. Uh-oh, we got an ace, finally. Clarify the lightning tree. I love that. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the babes, the Hierophant. Well, well, well. With the Two of Wands, look at this. See, this is what I think is so funny. Because the King of Swords could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, okay? So could the Queen of Swords be. So you could be a Cancer with Gemini placements, or you could be a Cancer with Aquarius placements, a Cancer with Libra placements. Either way, people might look at this like, oh, air signs are very difficult to pin down. They're very difficult to get to commit. It's not that air signs are difficult to commit. It's just that not everybody can fulfill what an air sign needs. This is why it's important to look at somebody's chart, because if somebody has a lot of air, they're going to require, it's a need for them to be mentally stimulated. It's a need for them to have good conversation. It's a need for them to have witty interactions, having a good verbal and intellectual repertoire with someone, or rapport, or both. So they've met somebody that sparks their interest, and they're surprised. They didn't expect that, because maybe this person doesn't appear that way. But this is, now look at this. This person's over here thinking of marriage. This person's thinking of, because the Hierophant showed up too. They're starting to dream, and that's what shocks them, because maybe this person hasn't done that in a long time, or it's not very common that they feel anybody could match them to a point where they would marry them. That's the shocking part. The shocking part to them is that they're realizing, I could totally see myself married to this person. Because with the Ace of Swords, it's clarity, it's a breakthrough, but it's also a victory, like it's a triumphant feeling. Nine of Wands, Now somebody's in the energy of like, you know what? This is worth fighting for. The Mulan song, a girl worth fighting for. They're stepping out of their comfort zone because they're surprised, but they want this. Now, we still have to contend with the Two of Swords, so let's see what that's about. Clarify the Two of Swords, or Canes, Two of Canes. We've got the High Priestess, there's that Ace. Ace of Pentacles. And this is Strength card. See, 2 Strength cards. The first one showed up with the Emperor. The second one is the Empress. Oh, the Death card. Oh, yeah. So this period of reflection, the period of healing, the period of thinking things through, that period is over. That's how the Ten of Swords showed up too a while ago. Because the feminine, the Queen of Swords, who is also the Queen of Cups that showed up over here, is very intuitive. They're showing up with a very high level of intuition. So they're the ones that have to act like they can't see what this Emperor is planning, what this Emperor is thinking. They already know. They already know what's coming their way. But they're definitely in their feminine energy, as in they're letting the Emperor take the lead. They are just sitting back, trusting that if this is for them, it's for them. That if this is their match, they will come forward. Things will progress. They're not sitting here desperate, wanting to, come on, let's go. Why aren't you taking forever? They're just like, I have a feeling this is more, but I don't know. So I'm just going to sit back and see if it turns into what I feel and what I think it's going to turn into. Ooh, this is beautiful, Cancer. I love this reading. I'm so excited for you. So that's what I got for you. I hope that this gave you some clarity, any type of confirmation you needed. And as usual, I look forward to feedback, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.